Welcome to our Introduction to Weights workout. My name is Carol from Third Age Fitness, and I will lead you through all the basic moves that we use in our regular classes. These can be done with or without weights. I'll be using weights today. We want to keep you safe and have an effective workout, so technique is really important. Let's get going. Firstly, when we're using hand weights, we've got to learn to hold them properly. I don't want you to really grip them hard like that. They just remain loose, a loose grip on them, but not too loose that you will drop them. Now, you can have heavy or light weights, it's up to you. It's best to start with light weights and then move on to heavy, or some exercises require light ones, some require heavier ones. When you want to increase your weight up, you do it slowly. You start with your light weights, then you might go to heavy weights and do a few exercises with them, and then go back to your light ones. So you take it step by step. Shoulders, very important. We get a lot of this happening when we're doing weights work. So make sure that you keep your shoulders right down all the time. The hips are another important area. We're not moving them around all over the place. This part here, your core, has to be very, very stable. So with those shoulders also, when you're taking one arm up to the side, a lot of time this will happen. I really don't want that. The arms should go up and come down. Our first exercise today is the bicep curl. When we do the bicep curl, our arms come up and they go down. Now make sure when you do this that your arms are not shooting through to the back and down. They're sticking to your sides and coming up and down. Make sure you're standing up tall, there's no hip movement at all. So we'll just have a little practice. Keep your shoulders back. Engage the core. Now as you go down, make sure you're not locking this elbow out. It's always remaining soft. So just watch your elbows as you go down. Good. Have a little go at that. You don't have to do it the same pace as me. It's just important you get the right technique. Making sure you're not locking those elbows out. Good. Keeping the elbows tight into your waist. We're going to now go on to a side raise. When you take the arm up to the side, make sure this shoulder is down in place, otherwise it gets lifted up. Some people, if they've had shoulder issues or a frozen shoulder, will find they can only lift it this high. That's fine, just take it to where your range of motion is. And when you also take it up, make sure that you're not getting this or this with the wrist. Okay, let's take one up to each side and lifting up and down. And make sure you don't lean away from that weight to try and make it feel like you're going higher. This is what I don't want. Okay, let's just take it up. With your weights, it's all about control. Good. Just take it nice and slowly so you get that technique. Push that shoulder down as the arm goes up. We'll just do 2 more of these. Last one. Now, next one we're going to do is the back rows. Now with your back row, just into a squat position here, sitting that bottom weight back, the arms come forward. Now what I don't want is leaning forward here. I want the shoulders back with those arms forward. And we're going to draw them back slowly, squeeze that upper back, then you take them back out again. Head should be in line. Don't stick the head forward. Don't lift the head up in the air. The head is in line with the spine all the time. Slowly draw them back. All these exercises you'll be able to practice in your own time so you get the technique right. Keep those shoulders back as the arms go forward, and of course you're using the core. Good. Our next one is our triceps. Now with triceps, I'll just demonstrate to you, this is your start and finish position. Elbows are pushed back. Make sure, I'll do it front on, you haven't got your elbows out to the side like this. See how my elbows are pulled right back. Shoulders are down, core is strong. Alright? Now we're going to take them through to the back. Watch your wrists, don't do this. Keep the wrists nice and straight. And back. Take it back and in. Again, standing up tall, the shoulders are back. As you take it back, make sure you don't lock your elbows. They keep soft. Higher with those elbows at the back. Don't drop them down. Sometimes you might find you're getting your elbows down here. Remember, they're always, this is your start and finish position. Good. Keep it back. Next, we're going to move on to a forward raise. Get those feet right, shoulders back, core in. Now I want you to take the arms straight forward. Now it stops at shoulder level. I don't want it up here. Then you bring it down again. When you bring it down, make sure that you're not swinging it through, taking it up and swinging it to the back. The move stops at your side. It's a forward motion only. Good. And forward. Check out at shoulder level and down. And keep those hips nice and firm and strong. Good. Watch it, that it doesn't go too high and that it doesn't swing through to the back. Or you're not leaning either way. The body's upright. We're going to have one more. And we're moving on to an upright row. With your upright row, as the arm comes up, lead with that elbow as you come up. The weight sits lower than the elbow, round the chest height. Make sure the wrist isn't doing that. Nice flat wrist and bring it down. Let's do the other side. Bring it up, lead with that elbow up. Have a check. Is this shoulder down in place? Is your wrist straight? And bring it down again. Let's slowly take it up into position, leading up with that elbow and taking it down. Coming up the other side. Check your elbow, check your wrist. And your shoulders are back. And down. Now we're going to do both of them at the same time. Same technique, lead with those elbows, coming up. And down. Slowly up again. Check out those wrists. Check out your elbows a little bit higher. And down. One more. Coming up. And down. We're going to bring the weights up to overhead. So we're going to take single arm up to the roof. So don't forget, Just lightly grip those weights, not too heavy with your squeezing it with your fingers. Now, as we take this arm up, make sure this shoulder stays down. Weights facing in. Again, don't lock the elbow out, just keep it soft. And down. Let's try that other arm. Slowly pushing that weight up. This is a shoulder press. And down. Now make sure also that you're not compensating and leaning away from your arm. We don't want that. And up we come. So you really could get in front of a mirror for this move or all your moves and just have a look at yourself, what you're doing. Because if you get these basic moves right, when we do our classes, you'll be able to go straight into them. The instructor will remind you of all the techniques, but you will already know it. I want 2 more. Slowly up. And down. And take it up again. Pull the shoulder down. And down. Good. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to take the weight oblique. So both weights to one side. We're going to slowly lift this weight over, hold it there, and down. Now when you're taking the weight across, I don't want any leaning away from the weight. I also don't want this because that's not doing the move correctly. As we slowly take it up, nearly a straight arm. Good. Push the shoulder right down. Good. Try it again. Coming up. Remember, you can put your weights down at any time and do it without them. And up we come. We'll take it over to the other side. Take it over and lifting up we come. Remember that straight arm. I don't want this. I want it straight both ways. Push the shoulder down and coming in and up, slowly up. So it's just a little bit above shoulder level, but if you find you have to lift your shoulder to do that, what I want you to do is take it just to the side. Good. So you decide what you're doing. That's where a mirror comes in handy. Good. Well done, everyone. Just circle those shoulders out. Give them a bit of a rest. Hope you're following along okay. As I said in the beginning, it's very important to get your weights technique correct. Next one we're going on to is lifting our elbows. Now, we start with the arms forward. See my position? They're not here and they're not here. They're right on your waist. All right? Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to lift the elbow. Do it with one arm. Lift the elbow up. Now, the weight doesn't come in here. See how it's like a little L in here. All right? Elbow up. Quite often I'll see people doing this or this. So make sure you get that right. Nice straight wrist. Okay, let's do a few on that side. Slowly coming up, shoulder down, elbow up, weight straight. Is your wrist straight? Coming up again. Really look at it. I don't want anybody leaning away like this. I want you straight. Good. Keep that core strong. And down. So have a little practice, up and down. As it comes up, I'm going to show you side on, and then you bring it down. See how it comes back down in exactly the same position as you started. Are you working your core? Let's have a go on the other side. Get that weight straight up and down. Lift the elbow. Coming up, make sure this is in a little L here. Down we come. Elbow into the waist. Leaning up again. Good. Get that weight nice and straight. Is your wrist straight when you're up at your position? Good. Bring it down. We're going to do one more. Good. And down. Now another exercise is we're coming from this position again here. Alright? Now we're going to rotate the wrists. Now what can happen with this is people drop their wrists like this. This is what you'll get. I'll do it side on. Okay? We do an exercise for that, but not in this one. We're doing a forearm rotation. We want to strengthen our forearms. There's no bouncing in and out doing this. See how my arms are very still. It's literally only my forearms, my shoulders are back, my upper body is lifted, my core is engaged. Now the exercise we use to strengthen our wrists, this is where we do drop the wrist down and roll it up. But you come back to straight. Keep the elbows into the body. Just take it as far as you can. So really important we keep strong wrists. How often do we go to open a bottle of something, or a jar, or a wine bottle, and we can't get that top off? So this is one of the exercises you can do. Make sure you come back to straight wrists. Good. Give those shoulders a workout. I'm just going to do some variations on some of the moves you might see in the classes now. Feet apart again. Now this time we might do our bicep curl. We might incorporate an overhead and we might bring it down and take it down. Now make sure when you come up with this, there's no leaning back as you take the arms up. The shoulders have to be down, the body upright, in and down. So bring them up slowly. Now if you have any shoulder issues, take the arms forward and bring them in and down. And bring them up again. I'll do shoulder issues. Push the shoulders down, in we come, and down. We're going to do two more slowly. Remember that core. Take it overhead, in and down, and coming up, and lift overhead, and down. Good. Relax those shoulders out. With the overhead ones, sometimes you may use a lighter weight to take overhead than you would with the arms at shoulder level or below. Right, the next one we're going to take one arm straight forward, the other arm we're going to do that upright. Now remember the upright, elbow up, wrist is straight, and straight arm forward, that stops at shoulder level. Bring it down. Let's do that same side again. Bring it up, and down. Check out your wrist on the upright. It needs to be nice and straight. And down. You're working hard on your technique today, but if you get it right from the start, let's take it over to the other side. Up we come. Lift with the elbow, and down. you get it right from the start, then you avoid any injuries. And up, shoulders down, stop at shoulder level, lift the elbow. Good. And up. And down. Now we might come up to this position. Again, one forward, one up to the side. Don't take it up, don't lean. Keep your shoulder down. Bring them down. Other side. Up. Good. Down. Nice and controlled. Is your core engaged? Stop that arm. Both arms stop at shoulder level. No higher. There's no leaning. And up we come. And down. And up. Good. Well done. Now what I'm going to do now is we're going to do some side bends. Now just relax the knees a little bit. Now the weights can sit here or they can be down here. We'll do this one first. Before you start your side bend, your hips have to be really strong. They have to stay still. They don't move and push side to side as we bend over. They stay rock solid. Let's take it over. Shoulders are back. Keep those shoulders back in this position. I don't want leaning. Make sure that they're back evenly. Coming up. Let's go over the other side. Keep those hips. Make sure the knees stay straight forward. I don't want any rolling of knees. Coming up. Good. Take it over. Keep your heels on the floor all the time. Don't come up onto those toes. Now we'll take those arms to the other position. Elbows are out, shoulders are down. Same technique, hips nice and still. Pull the shoulders back and coming up and bend it over and up. And so again, this is a very controlled move. And up and up. Good, well done. We've got one more move here for you. Now you may choose to do this without weights to start with because it can be quite strenuous if you're doing it for the first time. We're going to take the weights up. So shoulders are pulled down to start. We're going to lower one arm down, palm up to the roof. And we're going to take it back up again. And we're going to lower the other one down. Make sure you're not leaning or twisting with this. Keep those arms in the correct position. Weights, remember when they're overhead, they're not, I'll turn side on. I don't want the weights back here because you arch your back. So they're just ever so slightly forward. All right? Let's do that one with a forward arm this time. Stop at shoulder level and take it up. Push the shoulders down. Down we come. Good. Keep that core working. And two more. Good. We're nearly coming up for a rest with those arms. Good. And up. Now what we can do, and it's an extension of that, is take them out. Now make sure that your weights are facing straight up. Push the shoulders down. I don't want them lifted. Keep pushing them down. This is a difficult one. Oh, let's bring them in. Relax those shoulders. All right. Let's pop our weights down. We're going to do some stretching now. Good. Circle those shoulders round. Feels good, doesn't it, to get those weights out of your hands. Take that arm across. Now when you do this workout, maybe you could do half of it with weights, half of it without. First half with weights, second half without. Then the next time you do it, take your arm up, over the top. You could do it with the first half without weights, the second half with weights. This is going to ease you into the weights workout a lot better. We don't want you too sore the next day. Other arm across. And lifting up. So we did a lot of upper body work there. Good. Take those both arms forward. Again, push the shoulders down. Doesn't it feel lovely to have a stretch? Okay, let's take them back for me. Now draw the shoulders back. You may find your shoulders want to roll forward here, but let's try and draw them back. Up off your bottom if you can. And let's give ourselves a big hug. We're going to stretch out this upper body. Pull the shoulders down. Now just relax your knees a little bit. We're going to rotate that upper body round. Just take it round gently. You feel that upper back stretching out. And let's lift the shoulders. Come on, nice and relaxed. Good. You'll be able to have a nice hot shower after this. Get it into those shoulders. Good. And bring them forward and back. Push them back. And forward and back, forward and back. Okay, let's take it forward. When we take the body forward, engage that core and we just circle this arm round. Now we're really loosening up that shoulder joint. So just let it relax. Head in line with the spine. Slowly rolling up. You've done a great job. Make sure you do this workout a few times so you get used to all the weights exercises, and then you can go on and do the other classes and incorporate them in. Well done.